Are you serious? Are you serious? L.A. Marzulli reveals Roswell. He went there. Let me tell you all about it in just a second. But first, a quick shout out, if we could, right now for Pastor Paul Gold.com. That's right. That's www.pastorpaulgold.com, or call him on the phone at 877-646-5347. There's a revolution happening right above our heads. It's about to make silver more precious than ever. The sun's power is taking over the world. It's growing so fast, it's the biggest source of electricity. And by the 2030s, it could be number one. Here's the kicker: solar. Every single solar panel needs silver to work. We're talking about silver paste web in every panel, turning sunlight into power. Smart investors are already making their moves, and that's why Noble Gold Investment comes into play. With a silver IRA, you can surf this incredible wave of growth. Catch it, catch the wave. It doesn't matter who sits in the White House. It won't matter who's over at Wall Street. Solar power is unstoppable, and silver is the secret weapon. I want you to do this. Go to www.pastorpaulgold.com. Click on the link below, www.pastorpaulgold.com, or call them at 877-646-5347 and tell them that Pastor Paul Begley sent you there. All right, guys, seriously. Well, we're exactly 23 hours from the beginning, from the start of a powerful webinar. Aliens Among Us. I mean, it really is a powerful webinar. I know I've told people that, hey, this is the best alien one we've ever done. And I promise you, it really is. And you will be so glad you got in on this. As a matter of fact, you can click on the link below. It just takes you straight down. Go to paulbegleyprophecy.com. You'll see a purple banner right across the screen in the middle. Click it, get the ticket, don't miss it, or pick up the phone and call right now, the main office. If you want to order by phone and make sure your link is in place, ready to go at 6 o'clock, call that number, 765-414-2230. That's 765-414-2230. Tell them you want to order the alien webinar ticket. You want your ticket. You don't want to miss it. And I'll just throw this in and talk a little bit about it later. You might also want to get these 34 DVDs from 4 past alien webinars. 34 DVDs from 4 past webinars. Normally, if you went to our website and got these, it cost $250 to get them all. Instead, for this week only, Alien Week, this week only, you can get your hands on all of them for $125. And you can go to our website, go to the DVD section and click it and order the Alien Bundle. That's what we're calling it. Or just make a donation of $125 or more. I'm going to send it to you. All right. I'll just send it to you. So either way, let's get it done. Don't miss out. This bundle deal is only good till midnight Sunday night. I want you to get this incredible 4 different webinars we did on aliens. And speaking of aliens, let's talk about you can get your ticket for this webinar, because L.A. Marzulli is incredible. And I promise you, I have preached with L.A. Marzulli. I've held conferences. I've hosted him in conferences. I've been in conferences with him. Look, I've been on his show. He's been on my show. He's done webinars for me. He's on almost every one of these. I think he is on every one of these with different information. But L.A. Marzulli has a groundbreaking, shattering information which will probably go viral when this webinar airs. Articles will be written. He has done an unbelievable research job on the on Roswell. As a matter of fact, let me just read something for you, and then I'll tell you what L.A. Marzulli is saying about this. But over at the there was a report that came out. If I can find it, give me just a moment. Yeah, there was a report that came out. Okay. I'll find out what's causing this. I don't know where it's at. Oh boy. Okay, I think I finally found it. Sorry about that, guys. Wow. Aliens, little green men, or big government secret? That's still the question. Okay, but unidentified flying objects (UFO) have captivated human imagination for decades, stirring curiosity and debate about extraterrestrial life. And recent revelations and controversial claims and ongoing investigations have reignited this global interest. Despite official denials and scientific skepticism, this world is interested, and there's been thousands of people who say they've had an encounter with a UFO or an alien or some type of strange out of this world entity, whether it be a spiritual principality, whether it be a fallen angel or a Nephilim or some type of hybrid. People have had encounters. Now, the crash on July 2nd, 1947, in Roswell, New Mexico, something mysterious happened in this crash. As J.B. Foster Ranch in New Mexico, initial reports suggested that the recovery of a flying disc by a U.S. military, sparking widespread speculation. However, officials later stated that the debris was actually from a high altitude weather balloon designed for monitoring Soviet nuclear activities. But now, L.A. Marzulli, in my webinar, Aliens Among Us, went to Roswell, went to the crash site first, and actually interviewed uh, J.B. Foster's, uh, interviewed the man who found the craft, his daughter. And of course, she opens up and tells what her father actually saw, what her father actually recovered, what actually went on in an incredible interview with L.A. Marzulli exclusively. You can get it, folks, during this webinar. You definitely want to get the webinar and watch the interview with L.A. Marzulli. But it's not just that. Back in 1994, the Air Force revisited Roswell incident amid allegations of a cover-up. The investigation concluded that the debris consistent of mundane material like foil wrapped fabric, wooden sticks, rubber pieces, and a small I beams with strange markings. Despite the sensational headlines, there was no evidence of extraterrestrial origin found. At least that's what the government reported. But further scrutiny took place in 1997, addressed claims of an alien bodies allegedly found there near the crash in Roswell. The Air Force attributed these claims to life-size dummies used in parachute tests in 1954 through 1959, and that these dummies, made with aluminum or steel skeletons, latex, or even plastic skin, and equipped with an instrument cavity, were unfamiliar outside scientific circles, leading to this misidentification. But wait, there's more, because the 21st century has seen a resurgence in UFO sightings, leading to the heightened interest from both the public and the federal government officials. And even just 2 years ago, in 2022, Congress held its first hearing on UFOs in over 50 years, prompted by the Pentagon's investigation into hundreds of unexplained sightings. These unidentified aerial phenomenon, or UAPs, often appeared near military bases or coastlines, exhibiting extraordinary speeds, unconventional flight patterns, raising concerns about potential national security threats. Matter of fact, in 2021, the government reported 144 sightings of mysterious aircraft, unidentified flying objects, but could not verify from what origin they were from, but neither could they identify that there was any evidence of extraterrestrial links. But in a dramatic turn of events, a retired Air Force Major, David Koresh, testified last year in July before Congress in July 2023, claiming that the U.S. government has been concealing a long-standing program to retrieve and reverse engineer unidentified flying objects. Koresh asserted that the U.S. likely has been aware of non I don't know when I'm sorry, I don't know how long the sound was out. I guess if you bring up Roswell, uh, they don't like me talking about L.A. Marzulli and what he found at Roswell. Apparently, they don't want me telling you. They don't want you to know. It's crazy. So I don't know how long the sound was out, but basically, it looks like that they don't want me to talk about Roswell crash, and they don't want me to tell you what L.A. Marzulli found. That's my whole point. L.A. Marzulli said, I don't care what the reports were in 1947. I don't care what the reports were in the 1950s or in the 1990s or in 2021 or 2022 or 2023. What I'm saying to you, he's saying, is that L.A. Marzulli went to the crash site himself. He also got a copy of some smuggled video from out of Area 51 that you haven't seen. I'm not talking about those autopsy the autopsy video of those what look like alien bodies. No. He has got his hands on some smuggled video that got out of Area 51, and he puts it on this webinar. It's incredible video. He interviews the daughter of the guy who found the craft at Roswell in 1947. She tells the real story. And then LA is able to, through a lot of conversation and a lot of backtracking and a lot of researching, find the exact location of the Roswell crash in New Mexico. And he went to the site. He got permission to go on the site. He took a guy with him to help find metal with a metal detector, a very good one. While they were out there, he films, they find shards, pieces of a crash site that are not tinfoil. They are not from a weather balloon. They are not from this planet. And I just want you to see it. And he shows it to you. And it is so. And so what I'm saying is, L.A. Marzulli has went beyond all the congressional testimonies, all of the interviews, all of the official government explanation. LA went past all of it and has got the real story. That's what I've been trying to say. I guess I haven't got it across well enough. This is the best webinar ever. If no one else was on it, but L.A. Marzulli in his 1 hour and 20 minute filled with video footage, the whole thing, he keeps narrating video footage of interviews and crash and videos and crash sites and documentation and eyewitness. It's unbelievable. And if that was the only thing on this webinar, it would be worth you getting a ticket. But it's not the only thing, because BP Earthwatch explains his eyewitness account of UFOs that he's seen and was documented, was seen by over 1,000 people, and he's one of them. Also, Standeo tells you about his encounter with 2 Nordics, and I just want you to hear it from him in his own words. I want you to hear what Mike from around the world told us, not just the little ant people that are under the ground and how that information came about, but the other information's even bigger bombshells that he drops in this webinar. Incredible. Avi Loeb, the Harvard professor who went to the crash site of something that crashed in the Pacific Ocean and recovered 850 pieces of the crash site of metals that aren't from this planet when tested. And I want you to hear what he had to say about not only that, but more information, new information as it relates, especially Planet X. I got him to talk about Apophis. I got him to talk about the crash sites and other crash sites and information on extraterrestrials. I got Avi to talk about Apophis on its way, talk about what the government's trying to do about it and how how it's being shielded from us. I got him to talk about Planet X. He confirms it's real and he explains how they know. I mean, this is incredible. You have to hear this webinar. You have to get a copy. I want you to get a copy of it. Please go to my website right now. Go to paulbegleyprophecy.com. Go to paulbegleyprophecy.com. Click it. Get the ticket. We have less than 30. Excuse me. We have less. Yes, I'm wrong. I said how many hours we have left? 24, 6, 30. Yeah, we have less than 30 hours. We have less than 30 hours. We have less than 30 hours. Get the ticket now. Get the ticket now. Don't let anything stop you from getting this ticket, because when you start to watch this, and you can watch any of the speakers in Rex Bear, any of the speakers in any order you want, as many times as you want. And it's good for a year or longer. We might be announcing tomorrow that it'll be yours to keep forever if we're able to pull off what we're trying to do, and that's unlimited storage. I don't know for sure. I know you get to keep the webinar for a whole year at least. Watch it as many times as you want, but it could be longer. This is your moment. This is your moment. Yeah, of course, it's Thursday night. Eve, I'm going to be with Mike from around the world tonight. That, as always, 9 p.m. Eastern. So you don't want to miss it, this webinar. I'm going to get off here and let you guys go to the website right now, click it, and get your ticket. And some of you, and people are already doing this. Some people are going there. They're getting their ticket. They're ordering their ticket. And then they're also going to the on-demand, to the DVD section, and they're clicking and ordering the bundle, the $125 bundle, 4 DVDs, 4 different webinars, 34 DVDs, unbelievable. Aliens, AI, and the Antichrist. You get 8 plus the 1 documentary by Bart. This is unbelievable. Aliens Above and Below, Aliens and Fallen Angels, Aliens, Angels and Demons. All of these with some of the best guests, including Russ Dizdar is in this collection. All of these for the incredible half price. I did my very best. So you might want to get it all. It's Alien Week. Get it all, but get your ticket for this webinar. Do not miss this opportunity. And this bundle is only good till midnight Sunday night. Midnight Sunday night. Guys, I'll be back. There's a lot more going on. As you know, the prisoner swap taking place, but there's stuff happening right now in the Middle East. As a matter of fact, I wonder what Mike from the World's going to say is behind the prisoner swap. What's the reason? Also, is Iran going to drop a tactical nuke on Israel? Or will Israel preemptive strike first? Is this Ezekiel 38 because Turkey and Russia are about to get involved? Are we headed toward World War III? What other snares and traps and things are lurking in the weeds? And what about J.D. Vance at the border? I mean, what is going on? So I'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah, and oh, by the way, yeah, get behind me, Satan. Keep him behind. Always, guys, people, remember what Jesus said? Get thee behind me, Satan. Always keep him behind you. Keep him back there. Okay? Are you serious? I'll be back. Sorry for the losing sound there. Roswell. L.A. Marzulli is unbelievable. Unbelievable.